Also by The Print Shop, Globe House Furnishings, Franker Oil Company, Mark's Domino's Pizza, and Paul Grandolph Prudential Insurance.
And we're all set to start the football season for 1996. New London kicking off to Marinette. Mike Madden approaches, and his initial kickoff coming up short, being taken by Don Barrett. One of the shortmen for Marinette returns to the 30 and out to the 35-yard line, where he is brought down, and this football game is underway, and the Marines ready to run their first defensive play of the year.
Number 4.
Starting from their own 35-yard line, first down. Polzin out of the I backfield will give to the tailback off the left side, and not too much room there. I believe it was Yonkman that carries out to about the 37, maybe the 38-yard line. Olsen. Here, the Marines coming up to the line of scrimmage. Split backs and out of the I formation again. Quarterback Brett Polzin on 2nd down and 8 will take the snap, give to the first man coming through the hole, trying to counter and slant through it and getting just another couple of yards out to the 39.
Where he had some running room up the middle.
Yeah, this looks like some different offensive plays we're seeing out there for Marinette here in the early going. Not your basic wishbone on a quick count. Give to the fullback Hansen through a hole for the first down out across the 45 out to the 47-yard line before he's stripped up and brought down. And right in front of us now, first down at the 48-yard line for the Marines. Strong left in the backfield. Quarterback Polzin will give to the fullback, and he busts his way through there. The tailback out at that time, and he's across midfield down to the 48-yard line.
That will be super for the rest of the night for Marinette.
Yeah, 2nd down. We'll call it 6 here for the Marines at the 48 New London territory. Kept it on the ground. Strong right. Yonkman again trying to hit off tacklers. Can't get outside. He may lose a yard this time. Good gang tackling. Ryan Morford.
Then Brett Polzin's going to pull it out of somebody's stomach and go back and throw it.
Jeremy Anderson going to flank out for the first time to the near side. They keep the ends in tight, and quarterback Brett Polzin takes timeout.
Against that defense. And as a senior, you'd say he's a good move. Looked at the sidelines and got his timeout called.
Now, ends are in tight this time, and they flank out Jeremy Anderson to the left on a quick count to give to fullback Matt Hansen on a 3rd down and 8, and Hansen gets about...
the pitch, put it in the middle, and then run the pitch. So I think one of their feelings is that they think New London's playing the pitch, so they're running it inside.
Oh, big pressure, and they rough the kicker. The punt away by Marinette's Olsen. It hits at the 6-yard line, rolls into the end zone, but Marinette is going to get 4 to go and a scoreless first. The Marines have had the ball throughout thus far. They come out, set up in the I formation with Anderson, the halfback right. Here's a take, back to throw for the first time. Polzin throwing deep to the sideline, wide open. It's Sutton, and he dives, and he can't catch it. I mean, there wasn't...
2nd down.
Yeah, trying to catch him there on a first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 10, still at the 31. I formation, strong left in the backfield. Polzin, the quarterback, taking to the tailback Yonkman over left guard. He drives a tackler and dives down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 5. Those two are letting them get away with that kind of stuff. Maybe they call that later in the season.
That could be.
Jason Lemire over the ball at center. Behind center, quarterback Brett Polzin, returning starter from last year. Brett will set him up with the ends tight. Flanker off to the left is Anderson. Here's the take, and they're going to quick pitch left to Yonkman. Fumble the football, picks it up, trying to reverse his goal. Something going here. He gets tackled down, 1-yard gain, down to the 24-yard line. Well, it could have been Jeremy Anderson going to flank out left. Hansen, the fullback. Tailback is Yonkman. We're seeing Marinette run out of the I. Here's a take, and they fumble on the handoff. Loose football, not going to get the first down. It doesn't matter who recovers, really. And it's New London who's on top of that football. Drive there, aided by a roughing the kicker call. Bulldogs have had it. They start at their own 23-yard line. Ryan Morford, who did a lot of damage, comes out with that double wing formation, gives to his fullback straight ahead. Austin Retzlaff, big 200-pounder. Defensive backs, Eric Campbell, Brett Polzin, Rob Lacrosse, and Craig Beat. It's a 2nd down, split backs, wing tee to the left side this time for Morford. On 2nd down at about 8 from his 25-yard line, will hand to the fullback again, and he gets a yard. Austin Retzlaff. No room to run. Season, doctors found a cracked vertebra in his neck, but apparently it wasn't anything recent or serious, and they've allowed him to play. 3rd and 8 now, New London at its own 25, and Morford on the count. Single wing right, quick out pattern that's completed over there, and tackled down immediately as the receiver. Matt Hentz made the reception, and the Bulldogs, Mike Madden is back to do the punting now, standing on his own 13-yard line. Deep to receive from Marinette, a single safety, and that's Ben Yonkman. And the snap, and the kick is away. low, wobbly kick that is allowed to bounce and taken out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Not Yonkman, but Eric Campbell back there returning the punt. Number 12 at the 44 in their own territory. The Marines will start with it. Ends in tight. They show I formation again with Brett Polzin at quarterback. Tailback is Yonkman. Polzin will take and fake and keep and get dragged down to the line of scrimmage. He tried to fake yard and call it 2nd down and 9 here, just short of the 45. Jeremy Anderson flanks off left. They keep the ends in tight here. And Polzin on the count will take. Fake to the full. Quick drop firing, and it's off the fingertips there of Rob Lacrosse. Rob went on a line at their own 44-yard line. They will come out. Put Jeremy Anderson flanked out left. Keep the ends in tight here once again. Sutton and Veith. Here's a play action. Back to throw. Polzin rolling right, firing long downfield again for Lacrosse. He caught it at the 25. He's gone at the 15 to the 10 to the 5, and Marinette has its first touchdown of the year. Marinette has come close. That time they connect on a 50. So Marinette scores from long distance and leads 6-0. Now they'll try and tack on the points. Out of the hold of Eric Sebro, the ball placed down. The kick is on the way, high and floating, and the kick is no good. Off to the left. It is missed by Ryan Koenigs. It was David Knipp who was supposed to be the kicker here tonight. Apparently David injured before the ball game. Koenigs filling in. Didn't kick it very well that time.
And lobbed it right over the top of the defender. Rob Lacrosse did a great job of adjusting to the ball in the air and screening off the defender. Dan thinks he pushed off, but I don't think so. Dan's that kind of guy.
Yeah, I think both players were kind of pushing hand-fighting each other down the football field. Here's a low line drive kickoff. It's going to be bobbled at the 30-yard line or 25-yard line.
Down.
And yeah, they try to pick it up and run with it, but the New London player had his knee down there. Good to see Randy.
Randy is permanently pumped up, isn't he?
Isn't he? Yes.
He's a dude. He's a great guy.
And, of course, the Marinette cheerleaders, too, all set for this football season. There they are down along the track here surrounding Igloo Stadium.
How can they have those heavy sweaters on tonight?
At the 27, first down, Morford wants to throw. He gets some pressure, firing. He's got a man completed at the 35, out to the 40, and down there. He hit Ben Ninehouse with a pass.
Got one step behind the linebacker, and London has their first down of the night.
Here come the Bulldogs out of the huddle, and they're out to the 40-yard line. First down, Ryan Morford will send out of the double wing formation the man in motion right, and they're going to hand it here to Ben Ninehouse. He tries to turn the corner and cut it up and gets a couple, and then fights his way for an additional yard out to them right now. Replacing him for the Marines is Brandon Boven. 2nd down and 7, New London at its own 43-yard line. Here's Morford out of a double wing taking, giving to his fullback Retzlaff. He's bottled up at the line, gets to the 45-yard line for a gain. Get that football back at 3rd down and 5. New London needs to get to midfield. Split backfield, wing tee to the right side. They're going to send the man in motion. Here's Morford, play action. He's back to throw, swings it out here, completes for the first down. Flag goes down the sideline they go. Still running Joe Cliché, knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. New London's in business in Marinette territory. Eric Campbell.
If he could bottle that and sell it, there would never be an energy crisis. Wow.
Here's Morford getting the good snap and his punt away. Good
nice
driving
punt.
high kick this time. That's going to send Campbell back to the 30-yard line. Picks it up on the bounce, trying to get outside. Slips off one tackler. Can't get by the second one at the 32-yard line. And he's tackled down there. That's where the Marines will be starting with it. It's about as close as you can get, eh? 39 yards and a return of just a couple. Brett Polzin, Marinette quarterback, going to lead him out. Dan Sutton, the tight end, lines up on the near side. They've got a double tight end here. Flanker off to the right, though. And Polzin takes the snap, fakes to the full, goes back to throw on first down and pressure. He has his arm batted, picked up New London to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and a tie football game. Polzin looks to get the lead. Now this game is turned around. Morford to hold here. And Retzlaff to try and kick it. Ball placed down, the kick on the way. New London gets the lead in the game as the kick is good. New Marines.
This sports broadcast brought to you by Marinette Farm and Garden.
Has to take the lead here at 1:55 to go in the first period. In New London kicks to Marinette. Retzlaff signals he's ready, and the Marinette twin safeties back there, Campbell and Barrett, await the kickoff here. Line drive, low, coming up to Don Barrett at about the 18-yard line. He returns to the 30, 35, through a bit of a hold out to the 38, and up to the 40-yard line before he's tackled down. On the stop for New London.
Sight of his receiver, and by the time he did get ready to throw, the defense was all over him.
Here are the Marines now. Tight ends again, I formation. Flanker off to the right side, Anderson. Quick pitch to Yonkman. Going to try and turn the corner. He's to the 40, 5 yards at the 45, 50, and run out of bounds there. Close to a first down in New London territory. And inches to go. And let's see. You know, after they get pressure like they did before, they may not want to go back to that pass too quickly again now. That might have scared them a little bit.
Yeah, interceptions scare coaches in the worst way. You know, and anything that will change the game. Well, Marinette dominated the first 10.5 minutes of the first quarter in one play, put New London ahead 7-6.
Flanker off to the left, Jeremy Anderson. Rob Lacrosse tight on the right side. Sutton other side. Here's a take and a give to the fullback, Matt Hansen. He's met in the hole, breaks a tackle, gets the first down. He's down to the 46.
Beat him one-on-one and got a couple more yards.
Marinette out in that I formation again. More of an I formation than the traditional wishbone. Tailback Yonkman met in the holes. Chips off one tackle, gets to the outside. He could go 30, 35, 30, 25, 20. Down the sideline to the 10, to the 5. And they say he stepped out of bounds back here at the 22-yard line. He wound up at all here in the ball game. It's an I formation running attack.
Actually, it's
pretty much so.
Power I.
Yeah. Here's the take on first down from the 22, and a give off the right side. Hole opens up, busting through there to the 15, to the 16-yard line. It's Brett Polzin. He had most of them, but now this is a varied offense. A lot of weapons they're showing us here this evening. At the 12-yard line, first down for Marinette. High backfield again. Take to Hansen. Give to Hansen, the fullback. Busts through there inside the 10. Dives down to about the 7-yard line. Quarter of play in this Bay Conference game from Igley Stadium.
This sports broadcast brought to you by Marinette Farm and Garden.
Marinette has thrown it 4 times for 55 yards. The one big play being the turnover that New London turned into a touchdown.
Penalty marker down as it's second down and 8 from the 8-yard line for Marinette. Need to get down to the 2 for the first down. Quarterback Brett Polzin wiping the hands off. Puts the line up strong to the right side. Here's a fake to the full. They're going to pitch it to the weak side. Get it back to Yonkman with a block to the 10 to the 5. Diving. He might have a first down, not a touchdown, but he's inside that 2-yard line area.
Much quicker. Yes, much quicker.
They did not get the first down. They say the knee went down at about the 4. Third down and 2. For the first down, 4 for the touchdown. Matt Hansen, fake 2. Polzin, the quarterback, will follow him into the hole off of right guard behind veteran Brian Beerson, and he dives out of down there at the 2-yard line.
They're about,
going for it on fourth down.
They're about a length of the football from the first down.
Polzin, strong right in the line. Quick count, give to Hansen. Got the first down, bent back short of the touchdown. However, he's down to the 1-yard line, and it should be a first down the way things look from the press box here. Rob Lacrosse tight on the left side. Dan Sutton tight on the right side at ends. Hansen the fullback, Yonkman the tailback. Anderson flanks off right. Polzin will take, fake to the full, give to the full, and he's in for the touchdown.
Very good.
Matt Hansen, quick dive off the left side, and Marinette's back in front, 12-7 in this football game.
Up when the referee blew the whistle. Well done by Marinette down by the goal line. They're going for 2.
Going for 2 this time from the 3-yard line. Polzin behind center. High backfield again. Power eye. Fake to the full. Going to pitch it back to Yonkman and running for the flag, and he's in. Yonkman sweeps right, goes in untouched. Marinette 14, New London 7 at 9:59.
Johnston's Furnace Service. KSG Industries.
Here for Marinette right now.
I think you're absolutely right. Things are starting to look much, much, much better.
And Marinette has done it defensively. New London's only points off a key defensive play. Here is Marinette's kickoff. The approach and the boot here. High end over end, taken at the 18-yard line. Returned up to the 25. Nice haul up the middle, out here to the 35-yard line, and tackled down there is where New London's going to start. 5-yard, 59-yard touchdown drive by Marinette. Ryan Morford leads them up to their own 35-yard line. First down following that kickoff. Man in motion left. Morford back to throw, setting the screen under pressure, getting sacked back there at the 28-yard line. 4 Marines were there. And leading that play.
Matt Finger was first, but there were 3 purple jerseys back there.
Loss of the play of 7 yards. It's second down and 17. New London back at its own 28. Split backfield. Wingman in motion right. Rolling to the right. Morford wanting to throw and pressure again. He gets kissed pretty hard and ridden down.
Jason Fendrick.
Yep. He ran into Jason Fendrick. There were 2 Marines pursuing, and Jason...
Ball quarterback kept it going down the line. Marinette defender strung it out, and the pursuit cleaned up the play.
Ryan Morford now on a third down and long from his own 23-yard line. Split backfield. Going to go back and throw again. Heave one down the left side. Man breaking, and it's overthrown. One-on-one coverage over there. He intended it for Matt Hinn. New London, Ryan Morford standing at his own 10-yard line. Morford gets a good snap and his kick away. Wobbly spiral. That's going to bounce at the 47-yard line, take a New London bounce to the 42 and be down there. Leading them out, the Marinette quarterback, and sending Jeremy Anderson flanking off to the left. That's new to see a halfback flank out to the left side here. Backs in the I formation here as Polzin will take it to his tailback, Yankman. Runs hard into the hole, but he's hit down. That's about what Bob Picard would say if he's here. Yes, set up that pitch.
Thanks.
double wide out here formation for Marinette this time. Double flanker as Polzin's going to take. He pitches it out here. Aaron pitch. Yankman picks it up. He's in trouble. He's going to get hit for a loss back here at the 37-yard line. And the Marinette quarterback is down. And play again. So the muffed pitch will put Marinette back to its own 38-yard line. Third down and about 15. Flanker right Anderson, backs in the eye. Hansen, Yankman. Here's a give to Hansen off the right side. Oh, somebody's got him by an ankle. He broke that tackle, but then the pursuit creams him there at the 38-yard line. Had one boomer earlier that Marinette didn't have to count because he was roughed. Kevin gets the good snap from center. This time he'll wobble a kick out here to the 27-yard line where it's caught on the fly. Returning it to the near side of the field, Joe Cliche's out to the 40 and hit down hard there. 3 purple shirts on him. And let's see if we can pick out the initial hitman there for the Marinette Marine. Olsen didn't hit that one as well as he did that first one. Down or so. Their touchdown came from the defense. On a rush play, hit the arm of the quarterback, picked it off and ran it in. First down, Morford rolling to the left, going to keep it himself, duck his head and get a yard or so. Ran into Yankman of Marinette, and also all his lifer for a long time. And the question was, did this just happen, or had it been there all the time? And apparently the doctors found it had been one of the outstanding players out there for Marinette playing ball. I'm sure he's happy. I know the coaches are happy.
Hey, that's an all-conference.
Grab him.
You know, Jerry Brown's down there with his new hat on that says Buck on it. So there's never a dull moment when he's around.
Wing T to the right here for New London on a second down and about 8 from its own 43. Morford fakes the quick pass, drops back, throws a deep sideline route, and it's intercepted by Brett Polzin of Marinette at the 38-yard line.
Very nice.
Polzin played the football all the way and picks it off, and the Marines first half. And it leads at 14-7 with a chance to try and tack some more on. Here is Polzin. From behind center, his own 36-yard line, handing through a hole. Hansen up to the 40, upended there and down at about the 42 or 43.
Neighborhood kid there.
Second down, about 4 here for the Marines, and they're out to their own 42-yard line. Polzin at quarterback out of the eye, going to take, hand to the fullback again. Hansen stops short. Well, they didn't stop him. End spot over on the right side. They call it the split end, but they've been playing him in tight throughout the football game.
Double tight end.
Third down, 2 here for Marinette from its own 44. Polzin will take, fake to the full, run the pitch to Yankman. First down, he's to the 50, breaking it to the 45, tripped up and down at the 40-yard line. One of those shoestring tackles might have saved a touchdown for the first half. Here come the Marines now, going to send Jeremy Anderson flanking upright. Split backfield this time for quarterback Brett Polzin. He goes behind center, strong right on the line, fake to Hansen. Polzin will keep himself and come off the right side and dive, and they work to set things up. And let's see what they do here on second down. This time more of a staggered I formation with Anderson flanked off to the right. There's the take by the quarterback and back to throw. Polzin getting pressure, flushed out of the pocket. He's running. He fires a wobbly pass, and it's incomplete. Yeah, he just unloaded into an open area here to make the first down at least on this play, if you don't make it. This time we're going to split lacrosse off to the near side and flank Anderson to the far side. Hansen the fullback, tailback Yankman. Quarterback Polzin taking, faking, going back to throw. Short drop, going to fire a deep sideline route, one-on-one coverage, bumping. It's intercepted at the 5-yard line. Picked off New London, returning the football. The Bulldogs out here to about the 17-yard line where they're tackled down. Played well by the defense. 2:50 to go here in the first half. Starting deep in its own territory at the 17-yard line. Following that interception, Morford going to hand to his fullback on first down. Straight ahead for short yards out to the 20-yard line. 2:25 to play here in the first half. Marinette's got New London backed up at its own 18-yard line, or close to the 20-yard line now after that last gainer. Here's Morford taking, handing, coming to the right side, slipping off a tackle, then getting hit down is Joe Cliche. Cliche out to the 23-yard line. He'll pick up New London at its own 24-yard line, facing a 3rd down and 3. Key play here for the Marinette defense if it wants the ball back with some decent field shape. Split back, swing T to the right side. They send the man in motion to the far side. Here's a take, and they give to the fullback. He's through a hole and close to the first down. Austin Retzlaff going to be very close, and he might have it. Looks like he's out here to the 29-yard line.
Daring fellow.
Pete Mroshinsky in his 2nd season. Taking over for Randy Marsh, who's now an assistant on this New London team. Double wing T this time. They're going to take, and they move the man in motion, then pitch it out to him, and he goes back that way, and he cuts to the outside and gets a couple and runs out of bounds. From the 30 out to the 30.
Never seen that particular type of motion before. That's a new one.
Something new. Got a couple, though, out to the 32-yard line. Second down and 8, New London. Double wing in the backfield again. Split out this way. Matt Hintz at end. They're going to take. They're going to double reverse it. Fumble in the backfield. Ball is loose. New London got back on it, but it's going to lose back to the 23-yard line. Oh, my. Yeah, they tried to double reverse and fumble the second handoff, and the result is a loss back to the 22-yard line. Third down here and 8 now, New London. Double wing in the backfield, just under a minute to play here in the first half. 14-7 Marinette. They're going to hand, sweep right side, and Olsen going to bulldog the man down. Gave it to the halfback coming right, Joe. We didn't get any in June.
Mother Nature owes us one.
Here's New London now. Going to punt it to Marinette on fourth down. From the Bulldog zone, 27-yard line. Getting the good snap, Morford. He booms a nice high floating kick. Marinette put nobody back for this one. It takes a Marinette bounce at the 40-yard line, though, then reverses itself again, and it's down to the Queens try and score from long distance. Let's see.
No.
They're at their own 41-yard line. Polzin will take, hand to Hansen. The fullback gets to the outside to the 50, to the 45 in New London territory, and they're hit from the 46 in New London territory. First down, leading at 14-7. High backfield. Out this way, Jeremy Anderson about 5 yards, flanked out. Here's a take and a quick pitch. Yonkman looking to run the pitch play with blockers in front, turns to the 45-40 and run out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Go. Or the hook and ladder, which is actually a lateral. Here's Polzin, second down and 5 from his 41 with 7 seconds to go in the half. He's going to keep it himself, fake right, come through a hole, 35-30, and be tackled down to the 30-yard line. 4 seconds unless Marinette uses a time.
By Marinette Farm and Garden, Northland Floor Coverings, Shock's Home Electronics,
At our backs. Blown that one.
And the Marines are going to kick it off here right now.
Defense right away.
And to kick it off for Marinette, Ryan Koenig's going to approach the ball, kick it from left to right. Nice deep end over end kick. Going to come down at the 18-yard line and be returned from there by Joe Cliché. Hits it straight up the middle, breaks a tackle, gets clotheslined out here to the 40-yard line. Wow. He came through the initial crowd. There was a return on it of about 23 yards. They come out wing T to the right side for quarterback Ryan Morford on first down. Marinette a 5-man front. Here they take, give to the second man, and a man rush through there for Marinette and gets him by an ankle and slows him up. Second down, New London at its own 37. Matt Hintz flanks out, splits out this side at an end. Wing T to the right side for quarterback Ryan Morford. He's going to send a man in motion coming this way. He's going to take a hand to his halfback trying to hit the line. Joe Cliché can't get the corner turned, and Marinette swarms to the football-yard line, and it's third down and 16 here now, New London. Wing T to the right for Ryan Morford, their quarterback. Again, Hintz split out to the near side. They send the man in motion this way, and back to throw goes Morford. With a little time in the pocket, he waits, he fires, he completes it out here short of the 40-yard line. Ball carrier back there, the initial line of scrimmage where he's wrapped up. Coming up to make the...
Excellent defense by the Marinette Marine football team.
Morford had some time that time and found somebody to throw to, but then the Marines swarmed to the football. Fourth down, and Morford back to punt, standing at his own 25. Kicks it. Nice driving spiral. That's going to be taken, fumbled, and getting onto the football is Eric Campbell. Had it hit off his chest. He had a defender stare to see Dan Sutton, that tight end over here. He'll be lining up against Richie Carnes. And Brian Beerson at the tackle and guard. Jason Lemire will snap it to Polzin, the quarterback. Give to Yonkman, who busts through at the 40. Keeps his feet and just got tripped up and fell down at the 48 or 49.
Yonkman that time until he was 10 yards down the field.
16-yard pickup on the play. First down here, Marinette at its own 49-yard line. Power eye backfield. They're going to take, give to the tailback Yonkman, trying to get off of left tackle. Met resistance right in the hole that time, and he goes nowhere for the football here at about the 49-yard line. Actually lost a half yard or so on that play, closer to the 48-yard. Power eye backs again, this time strong to the right side. They take, they give to Hansen, the fullback, busts through a hole, gets across the 45 into London territory, and then dives.
Opened it up for Matt Hansen in the middle.
Jeremy Anderson flanks to the near side of the field. Backs in the I formation, quick count, pulls into the fullback Hansen. He gets the first down to the 40-yard line. Got it by with a yard to spare. Retzlaff on the tackle. First down. Cannot show the power eye backfield again. This time everybody in tight. Polzin will take, fake, go back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it goes incomplete. It bounced into the arm. Here come the Marines back to the line of scrimmage at the 40-yard line. This time, Anderson flanks off to the left with the backs of the eye again. Polzin fakes, hands to the fullback. Hansen spins off of one tackler, loses the football. It's a fumble at the 30, and New London's got it. Hansen trying to fight for extra yard
here, and the kids are ready.
7:34 to go here in the third. New London with it. Wing tee to the right side. First down from its own 31-yard line. Split end off to the left side here. That's Hintz. They're going to take, given the backfield, running Joe Cliché. He'll turn it upfield off of right end and get it out.
Still running the old wing tee. You see so many different things in high school football.
Here's New London. Morford has him wing tee to the right side. Split end off to the left. That's Hintz again. Morford got a hand. They're going to reverse it in the backfield. Give it to Cliché. He comes through. Busts through a hole to the 50. He's in the clear at the 40. To the 30. One man chasing with an angle at the 15. To the 5. Touchdown, New London. Cliché takes it some 65 yards. 65 yards goes Cliché. Ball placed to tie. The kick on the way. It's no good. Misses to the right, and the Marinette Marine lead is preserved here at 1.
Ansel Corporation. Drees Electric. The Brothers 3.
See an inside double reverse on any other offense against other than the wing tee, and they broke it against Marinette. That's a great play.
Kickoff down the field, taken by Marinette. Return to the 30-yard line, and out to about the 32-yard line goes Marinette's kick returner, and that is Scott Swanson. Turnover of the game, and now here come the Marines again, trying to get that form they had in the first half, starting at their own 32 following that kickoff. Here's Polzin taking, giving to the tailback Yonkman. Bust through there for 6 or 7 out to the 40-yard line, maybe 8 yards. Ben return for the Bulldogs. It is a second down and short here for Marinette. Long yard at the 41, its own territory. Here's Polzin, going to fake, keep himself, get the first down, and dive it across the 45-yard line. Brought down. It's first down here for Marinette. Marines are going to keep the engine tight, continue with that power I formation, strong right in the line. They're going to take and give. Here comes Yonkman through a hole himself, and Marinette's getting good chunks now running the football.
Holes to run through in the middle of that line.
Second down at about 3 here as the Marines come back quickly in the huddle and come back to the line. Dan Sutton's the tight end on the near side. Over on the far side, Rob Lacrosse. They're going to fake to the fullback. Here comes the quarterback keeping, Brett Polzin. He follows the blockers.
House of Cheese and Witt Auto.
Now, Coach Joe Hanner had a chance to go out and talk to the offense during that stoppage. Here are the Marines now, strong right in the line. Fake to the full, Polzin keeping, going to get a yard or two down to the 39-yard line, maybe just one. Plan pitch or anything, he's got to read what's happening. Strong right in the line of the Marines. Power eye this way also in the backfield. Taking to give tailback Yonkman, trying to dance outside. He's in trouble. Going to be hauled down for a loss on the play. Running at Marinette's offensive power side. Seems like they've been getting so much pressure on Polzin. Seems like they know when they're going to pass. Here's Polzin now on a third down at about 13 from New London's 43. They take, give to Hansen through a hole, bust a tackle to the 35. He's down to the 34-yard line and about 3 yards shy of the first down on that third down point, 14-13. Key play here, fourth down, long 3. Some lights just went out here at Higley Stadium. I think it's the lighting bands are up to the line of scrimmage. At their own 35, showing the power eye. Everybody in tight. Fake to the full. They're running the pitch play to Yonkman. Bobbles it, catches it, turns it up to the 30. Sidesteps a tackler to the 25 for the first down. On his feet to the 20. Breaks a tackle to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and a touchdown for Marinette.
Whoa! What a play! I thought he was...
Marinette will try and tack on the point here by kicking it. Eric Sebro, the holder. Here is the kick. It's straight enough, and it's good. Ball booted through by Ryan Koenigs. And Marinette has taken a 21-13 lead here on New London at 2:26 to go in the third quarter. Toward the north goal. Marinette ready to kick it off. Ryan Koenigs with it teed up. Kicking to 4 deep men for New London. Here's the kickoff. Nice leg into it. It's going to come down and go past him. It's rolling down to the 3-yard line. Going to be picked up down there. Marinette closing in to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, and rolled down at the 25-yard line. Near disaster averted there by a nice run back by Ryan Nito of New London. 21-13 on Marinette, starting at its own 25-yard line. Double wing backfield this time for Ryan Morford. Their quarterback sends a man in motion right, gives to the fullback. Brett Slopt, and he's wrapped up immediately.
Barry Zabowski.
And wrestled backward. Yeah, Barry. And Matt Finger over the ball at the nose is 165. They like a quicker player there. Double wing backfield again. Hits split out to the near side, and second down and 11 from the 24 New London zone territory. There's a quick out pattern, and the ball slipped out of the hands of Morford. He tries to run with it and gets smacked down at the 19-yard line. Ball may have come loose. Marinette thinks it has it. The official says no. Minute to be played here in the third quarter. Double wing set up in the backfield with a split end near side here for Morford on third down and long. Man in motion to the right. Morford goes back to throw. Rolls right a little bit. Now flushed out of the pocket. Completes it here to Retzlaff. He's to the 30-yard line and wrestled down to the 32. Going to be about 4 yards short of the first down. Good job. New London now with a third down still, but about 22 yards to go from back at its own 13-yard line. Morford taking. Going to roll with it, keep it, run with it, get it out here to the 18, 19-yard line before he's tackled down to the hole that he had. And Ryan Morford will be back to punt, standing on his own 5-yard line. Eric Campbell deep to return out here near midfield for Marinette. Time runs out here before New London can punt the football away. Good news for Marinette. They're going to be going to the lighted end of the field here in the fourth quarter. Here's a big, well, here comes a punt here. Marinette wants to get good field position if it can. Eric Campbell back to receive Morford's punt, gets it away from his 10-yard line, driving spiral that Campbell retreats on and catches, retreating to the 40, goes all the way back to the 35. He's being chased, going to get wrestled down at the 40-yard line. And it was a nice driving punt off the foot of the big plays for touchdowns.
Yes, it's Marinette 21 and New London 2 plays.
Yeah. Here's that I backfield again. They're going to take and hand to Matt Hansen, the fullback. He's trying to fight his way off of right guard, and he gets a couple out corner. He's Mr. Outside, and Hansen's Mr. Inside for Marinette. Here's that power I formation with the engine tight. Polzin's going to take to Yonkman, cutting outside, and he can't slip off that one tackler, and he's brought down for a yard gain.
But he made here.
And I've been to them all.
That's true. You have.
Brett Polzin at quarterback. Lines him up in a split backfield this time. They're going to take, fake to the full. Polzin follows into that hole, dives forward and reaches that football out and got across the end on the ground. Chad Sebro is the end on the near side. Dan Sutton on the far side. Flanker off to the right. There's a take and a give to fullback Matt Hansen. He smashes off of right guard, gets it across the 40 to the 41 in the fourth quarter. Wanting to get a little breathing room. Anderson flanks out right. Polzin sets him up. I split backs. They're going to take, give again to Hansen. He meets 3 New London players this time. Not a lot of room on that one. They were big guys. They're down to Marinette at its own 38. Everybody in tight, full house backfield here for quarterback Brett Polzin. Quick snap, fake to the full. He keeps it himself. Off of one tackler and gets the first down on the second effort. He's out to the 48-yard line.
That's good effort by Brett.
Series. Again, everybody in tight. Now Jeremy Anderson moves over to the right side at halfback in the backfield. Out of the power I right, there's a take and a give, a fake to the full, pitch it back to Yonkman, gets a block, turns it up to the 50. Somebody's got him by the jersey, breaks through that, fumbles the football. New London gets it at the 45-yard line, the 4th turnover of the game. Interception. And Marinette's driving, and Yonkman.
And then someone comes and knocks it out of their hands from behind them. That's a tough situation to deal with, but you have to hold on to that football.
So New London 8 points behind at its own 45-yard line. Takes, gives, countering to the right side. The halfback cuts it back nicely and gets a 4 or 5-yard pickup on the play. And here they come. Marinette flip-flopping the ends with Olsen going strong side right. That's double wing formation in the backfield. Motion a man, Cliché, hand to him. Going to sweep right to the 50. Dive his way for the first down inside Marinette territory to about the 44-yard line. Quarterback, and then a big 65-yard run, and they're still alive in this game. Very much so. First down at the Marinette 45. Double wing T in the backfield. Take and give to the fullback. He hits off a couple of tackles here. That's Cliché, and there's the gang tackling. Cliché took the ball, and that's exactly what they did there. Here's New London now, second down and 12 from back at its own, or at the Marinette 47-yard line. Double wing backfield again, man in motion to the left. Here's a quick pattern, and it's thrown and caught over there by Matt Hitch. A quick out to Matt Hitch. He's going to gain and play a big one. At the Marinette 42-yard line. Double wing backfield split into the right is Hintz. Here's Morford. They reverse it, give it to Cliché. The play they scored the touchdown on. Cliché through a hole. He's stopped short of the first down. He got it down to the...
Here in the second half, he's running the ball really well.
Fourth down, a long yard here for New London. 21-13 Marinette and 5 minutes to go. Here's Morford sending. Cliché motioning to the right. Morford going to keep on himself. He's in trouble. Going to be tackled down. He didn't make it. Tackled down at the 39-yard line. Marinette's going to take over on downs.
It's beyond me. He's been consistently picking up 5-6 yards a crack.
So maybe they Coach Pete Mroshinsky may have thought himself on that one.
Outfoxed himself.
A little bit outfoxed himself.
He's probably
Marinette
right.
takes over on downs at its own 39-yard line, leading 21-13. Pulsine back to throw on first down, looking deep to the right side. Collision, flags go down. Incomplete pass. It was intended for Rob Lacrosse, who caught a touch in this one away. Leading at 21-13 right now, and we're down to the 4:49 mark to go in the football game. Pulsine at quarterback will take hand to his fullback Hansen, who's met as that handoff is being made. There was a terrific play by Newland. Come out of the huddle. Jeremy Anderson this time flanks out far side right. Backs in the staggered eye formation for quarterback Brett Pulsine. He'll take the snap, fake to the full, keep himself through a hole to the 40-yard line, breaks a couple of shoestring tackles and dives forward to the 37. Pulsine about a yard short of the game. 21-13 it is Marines. From the 39, a 3rd-and-3 play, quick count. Pulsine straight ahead. Yonkman to the tailback, diving into a hole, and there's nothing there. Dove in the line, and there was nothing there.
Kick it out of bounds.
Single safety back there, dangerous Joe Cliché. Here's Olsen with pressure, getting a wobbly kick away, bounces in front of Cliché. He touches it. It's loose. He picks it up at the 6-yard line. Cliché running to the 10, and he gets tripped up, and he's down at about the 18.
He's quick.
Isn't he?
He is quick.
Looks like he did tonight, and might again sometime. We hope 2:13 to play.
Well,
Bulldogs have to be thinking about opening it up a bit. Ryan Morford, last season he ran a bootleg play that burned Marinette. Haven't seen that yet tonight. Double wing backfield. Morford back to throw with protection. Going to throw a deep pass. He's got a man breaking, but overshot him. His receiver, Matt Hintz, was open by about 4 feet on that one. And here is New London now to 2nd down and 10 from back at its own 18-yard line. Man motioning to the right, and back to throw again is Morford.
He's open again.
Little coverage, little pressure. That time he runs out of the pocket. Morford keeping it, running, firing it, and it's caught for the first down out here to the 30, 35, 37-yard line before he's brought down.
Nice play by Morford.
New London, first down and 1:51 to play in the game. Marinette leads at 21-13. Morford, who's dangerous on the move. Back to throw. Quick drop. Hangs it out here.
Hook and lateral.
And they fumble the lateral. It is a loose football. Battle for in front of the Marinette bench. New London will get it. Stop the clock, so apparently it might have gone out of bounds, yes, somehow?
Yes, the ball was fumbled out of bounds.
Double wing backs. Sasman motions. They hand to him. They reverse it. Here comes Cliché at the 40-yard line. They wrap him up and push him back. Marinette stole the football. They stole the football. The Marines have it at the 30-yard line. Ripped it out of Cliché's arms before he was down. And Morford, their quarterback, had you worried because he was so dangerous with his scrambling ability, kind of like Fran Tarkington. Here's their quarterback, Pulsine, keeping it close to the vest, handing to fullback Matt Hansen, coming off of left guard and getting it down for about 4. And here's Marinette now. Under a minute to go in the football game, and New London has not stopped the clock, so maybe they're out of timeouts. Here's a take and a give. Yonkman off the left side gets tripped up just as he was getting up ahead of steam. He's down to the 34-yard line. Morford will...
Going out. A little bit of everything tonight. A little bit of everything.
Like you say, it's been a kind of a weird game. Maybe one more play and a 3rd down. Here's Pulsine going to keep it. Looked like a broken play. He keeps it. Comes back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be 4th down. Now New London apparently... If Marinette runs wide here and can eat the time off the clock and not get the first down, that could deny New London. Of course, if they stop Marinette, the clock will stop. Here's Pulsine up to the line, needing 4, taking, giving to the fullback. Marinette gets the first down. Matt Hansen, that should seal the game right there. Hansen's all the way down to the 16-yard line, gets about 9. And it'll be a final score tonight here at Higley Stadium. The post-game show comes your way next.
This sports broadcast brought to you by Marinette Farm and Garden, Northland Floor Coverings, Shock's Home